Hi, everyone. What a pleasant surprise. Thank you for being here today. If no one hasn't told you today, I'm here to tell you you're a true change agent in this world. Turn to your neighbor and say, be the change you want to see in this world. I would like to start with something funny. I heard about this elderly gentleman. He had a hearing problem his whole life. He went to the doctor and he fitted him with a new state of the art hearing aid where he could hear 100%. Later, he went back for a checkup. The doctor said, "Wow, your hearing is perfect. I bet your family's so excited that you get to hear again." And he said, "No, I haven't told my family. I just sit around and listen to the different conversations, and I've changed my will 3 times." Foundation Fix Africa was founded in 2002 by Marlo Barge, me, and my partners to support local initiatives that benefit underserved children. We are a nonprofit organization that aims to bring sustainable infrastructures to children and communities in developing countries. Our goal is to provide humanitarian services to impoverished children and women to create a safer and more just world. You understand me? At Foundation Fix Africa, we're innovative technology to help accomplish our goals and facilitate our programs. Our focus is strategic and we aim to tackle the core issues affecting change at the ultimate level. We have a vision to create a better world where children and communities can access the resources they need to thrive. We are passionate about our mission. We are committed to positively impacting the lives of children and communities. We strive to build strong relationships with our partners and our organizations to create effective and efficient innovative programs. We are driven by our passion for making a difference and our commitment to create a more equitable future for all.
Naammo isa duuqani imba ay kene imba amarni zello kisa dambait sagu bargar banin noqono tagin qolbana kiraki maqina kiri ay su qolqo do qolqo ki maqina kiri qolqo do qolqo biri wadanna to noqon dangari an kanal isa ko tu china waida ko to imu shel da ken ugo noqon qolbat ko te to taraw shab nana u shab fir bunon ka bucham maqidi kon na ya ogona katti data ku de tsamidi en noqon afon ka tsede ardais noqon tsedin ugo kati me baite da agara qolbai sidunci noqon wa fege kon na inta in burin ya iske da ne ako so ko biccinal buca wo wuca isa ka wana fayya kon nal
Gara, wannan wata ga tito.
ha no ko iyam buccidi ne no ko abza gati da iya matu aga tula wonte wumbo ka fa shaka
Like Duka said, she has no choice but to drink the water,
naammo isa
whether
duuqani
it
imba ay
makes her
kene
sick or healthy.
imba amarni
Foundation Fix
zello kisa
Africa
dambait
Clean Water Program brings restoration to situations like this. Our program provides access to clean water sources, builds water storage and distribution
noqono tagin
infrastructures,
qolbana
and
kiraki
educates
maqina
community
kiri ay
on
su
water
qolqo do
safety.
qolqo
It also reduces water-related
biri
illnesses
wadanna to
and improves the region's health and sanitation.
an kanal isa ko tu china waida
About me and who I am. I'm Marlo Barge, MBA graduate, philanthropist, executive director of Foundation Fix Africa, doing what's vital to my title. In my professional career, I have over 10 plus years of experience in the talent acquisition and talent management industry. Prior to this, I served my country proud in the United States Marine Corps as a combat engineer, where I learned a wealth of knowledge and experience in how to build temporary infrastructures. However, I come from very humble beginnings. I remember the ghetto streets. I remember drinking water for dinner. I remember wearing hand-me-down clothes. I went through trials, tribulations, and situations as a kid, and when I turned 18, I vowed to myself and the most high God to be a servant of the people. I'm the father of two wonderful sons, and I love all children. My aha moment came during my tenure as a director of talent acquisition. And as the director of talent acquisition, I was performing a chief operating officer executive search for one of my clients. I interviewed a Fortune 500 executive, and this is where things got interesting. True story. He explained to me he came from a very humble beginnings where he had no running water, no working electricity, no working sewage, basically zero infrastructure for this urban community in Africa. He remembered his mother getting sick and not having a means to get to the hospital for treatments. His mother became terminally ill with cancer, and on her deathbed, her dying wishes were, "Help the mothers of America, son." He vowed from that day forth, and he was going to carry out his mother dying wishes. He graduated from Harvard University, obtained a career at a uh, Fortune 500 transportational company building infrastructures in urban communities. That was my aha moment. And because of this story and many other stories like this, it really resonated with me. How big is this problem in Africa? 385 million people lacking basic drinking water services live in sub Saharan Africa. Two leading causes are droughts and floods. In the past 20 years, droughts have affected several areas of the country, leading to ponds, wells, streams, and lakes drying up and becoming extremely shallow. Many people living outside of the city collect water from the shallow water sources, which are often contaminated with human and animal waste, worms, and or diseases. During the months, sometimes years of drought, diseases run rapid through small villages and towns. Frequently, there is not enough water for people to bathe, leading to infections and sickness in children. Waterborne illnesses such cholera and diarrhea are leading causes to death in children under 5 years old in Ethiopia. In addition to sickness, many children Ethiopian children, especially girls, face problems with schools. Statistically, only 45% of kids attend primary schools. The others are put to work collecting water each morning and helping their families earn money. Another major concern in Africa is 46% of health facilities have basic water services, 29% have basic sanitation services, and 40% have basic healthcare waste management services. Another major concern in Ethiopia is how politics affects the locals. During the colonial times, the River and its tributaries were split up between nations surrounding it. However, today, some of Ethiopia farmers are finding themselves without access to water for irrigation because of the way of the river was divided hundreds of years ago. As the rainy season becomes shorter due to global warming, the fields are becoming more sandier and drying, making it harder for Ethiopian farmers to survive. This situation in Somalia, which borders Ethiopia, is making water scarcity issues even more exacerbated because of the fighting in and around Somalia. Additionally, almost 66% of Africa's 60 river basins are shared by more than one country. As a result, Africa faces more problems with water. they could potentially be more fighting over how these river basins should be divided. The physical burden of water collection puts women like Duca and other girls at higher risk for diseases related to exposure to contaminated water and sustaining musculoskeletal trauma due to carrying the weight of the water. They say the average container of water collection in Africa, the jelly can, weighs over 40 pounds when full. How is Foundation Fix Africa tackling this problem? Well, we build new wells, rehab neglected wells, construct rain catchment tanks, protect springs, and install sand dams where appropriate. Behind the scenes, here's Foundation Fix Africa's process. The goal, each household would be inspired to build their own sanitation platform. This this slab would, pretty much one would squat over the utilization of the bathroom. The community chooses 5 households to receive a sand plat mode on site under our training. All this happens before the water project is installed. Community engagement. This includes establishing roles with the community members of the project construction, ongoing support, expectations for management, and ongoing costs. Then the third process, hygiene and sanitation training. Training topics include disease transmission, personal hygiene and cleanliness, proper disposal of waste, and proper water storage methods. Included in every water project we build, we utilize many different methods for this training. One of the methods right next to it is the ventilated improved pit VIP latrine. As you can see in that picture, the vent pipe carries the smell outside the latrine, and the screen keeps the flies out. We utilize a lot of this structure in this construct with schools and water projects with schools. You got the toilet design to, limit smells and flies, encourage proper and safe, secure bathroom use. You understand me? The fundraising goal is 336,000. This year, the need has increased. We're looking to be able to serve 1,000 more families than previous year. We're going to need $336,000 or 56 donors to contribute $6,000 in order to be able to serve those additional 1,000 families. We're looking to raise this money by January 1st to be able to serve these families right away as soon as possible. I know you're a good person. How to help children in Ethiopia. With your help, donation of $1,000 today, we can meet our goal faster and make sure families like Duca never have to make the choice of drinking water that makes them sick or healthy. You know what I'm saying? Here's how you can take action. I know you're a good person. Let's make it happen. Text to donate. Text the word waters with an S. Waters to 53555. Every little bit helps make a big impact. Let's make the world a better place. In conclusion, I hope you never want as long as you live. You live as long as you want. Blessings to you and your family.